another video, and today I have an amazing Salamangreat deck profile for you guys. This deck is absolutely nuts, and before I actually get into the video, I wanted to really fast let you guys know. So my friend Mateo, you guys may know him on the channel because he did some Salamangreat decks with me in the past. He actually started up his own YouTube channel, so I'll be leaving the link in the description to his channel. Be sure to check his channel out, it's really cool. And yes, so back to the video. I have a Salamangreat deck for you guys, and this deck is absolutely nuts. This deck can still compete really well in the meta game. And yeah, without further ado, be sure to smash the like button, comment down below why this is your favorite Salamangreat list of all time, obviously. And without further ado, let's get right into the video. So first off, we are running the one Salamangreat Gazelle. Obviously, Gazelle is the best Salamangreat monster, and you want to see this card as much as possible. I cannot emphasize this enough. All of you guys that are like Sal players, you guys know this. Gazelle is your favorite card. You need to go to Gazelle. Gazelle does everything for you, and it's just so important. The deck can play without Gazelle, but Gazelle just makes it infinitely better. Double Spinny, you really don't need 3. 2 is more than enough, and it's a really great extender. And by the way, I think Mirage Salio should come to 3. The card's absolutely doing nothing, and I feel like people are playing it better now than they did even with Mirage Salio, so you would just be running 1, and it doesn't even matter that much. So Mirage Salio can come back. But like, yeah, Double Spinny, I think this card's really great, and a lot of people forget it boosts your monster by 500, which is actually pretty cool late game, like, stuff like that. It does come up. We have Double Foxy. You really don't need 3 of this card. It's a good card, but more than 2 is just overkill. Yeah, a lot of times though I find myself not even using the effect just because I want the free revive. We have double Salamangreat Jaguar. So Jack is obviously a mandatory part of the deck. You are running 2 because you are running Pot of Desires, and even if you weren't, I still think 2 is a good ratio. This card is just really good. You can loop it every single turn, and that fact is just broken, not gonna lie, it's just literally broken. We have one Falco. Falco obviously is another version of our Jaguar, and it's level 4, which is pretty cool. Same with Jaguar, and it's a really free extended. So I find if I see Falco, I like seeing it, but I really don't care enough to see it at more than 1. So you're really only running one copy. Any more than 1 copy is just unnecessary and will not come up, and will just break on it. I'm just telling you right now, 1 Falco, more than enough. You have triple Flame Buffalo. So before I get into why I'm running Flame Buffalo, obviously it's a great card. I'm not running Lady Debug, and Lady Debug, while it's an amazing card, this is a format that's dominated by cards like Gamma, Ash, Droll, all of that stuff, and Debug just plays into all of those stupidly well, and it's just really annoying to just waste your normal summon on a card that will inevitably get hit. So you want to run Buffalo instead, a much better card that can draw 2 cards, and it's a free like Balance and everything. Debug is good, just right now in the specific format, it's just not worth running. But Buffalo, I think, is much better right now, and it's a fire too, which does really come up. We have triple Parallel Exceed. This card is nuts. Now I know some people have been cutting it for some reason, and I will not understand that reason ever in my lifetime. This card is absolutely insane. I love this card, and being able to go to the ring 4s is just stupid. It's so good. This card is one of the most like insane extenders in the game that just works really well in sound. So triple Parallel Exceed. We have triple Ash Blossom Joy Spring and triple the Ghost Spell Haunted Mansion. So for Salamangreat, I think it's pretty standard. You need to run 6 hand traps, otherwise if you go second, you will lose. 6 hand traps is the perfect number. You don't want to run more than this, you don't want to run less than this. This is exactly the perfect lineup, and I find that this lineup does, like, it's really nice to have. That's it for the monsters. 20 monsters, 9 spells, 11 traps, and let's get into our spell cards. We have the one Salamangreat Circle, obviously very self-explanatory, it just grabs you the Gazelle, or spin your really whatever you need for that specific moment. Triple Signet Mining. Signet Mining is absolutely nuts, especially if you have Signet Mining Spinny, or Signet Mining Jaguar, or any of those cards. It's just stupid. You can search literally any card in your deck other than the hand traps, because searchable hand traps, no. Please, no. Like, any of your monsters you can search, and this card is just absolutely broken. It's really cheap now too. I remember back then it was like 50 bucks when it got released, and it stayed 50 bucks for a while, but it's reprinted now. You have access to it. It's cheap. This is a good card. Triple Pot of Desires. So Pot of Desires in this deck, you really don't care if you banish anything specific, but it does kind of suck if you banish your Gazelle. But I feel like the payoff is just really, really worth it. And in Salamangreat, you usually won't, you'll hold the Desires until you actually use the Gazelle or something like that. It's just a really good card. Triple Pot of Desires. We have one Salamangreat Sanctuary, obviously it searches for Balance. I don't think I need to explain this. One Will of the Salamangreat. You guys can run two. I think in the more trap-heavy variant, like the one I'm running right now, I think 1 is the perfect ratio. I don't think 2 is necessary in this type of build. Obviously, if you guys are going for a more combo-type build, then 2 is perfect. We have double Salamangreat Roar. Now, Roar is a card. It's in Negate that resets itself. It's just stupid. I love this card. We have double Salamangreat Rage. Rage, obviously, being able to pop cards is really good. Usually, you'll be able to choose if you want to open the Roar or the Rage, and I find 2 and 2 is like the perfect ratio. Then keep in mind, if you guys send one with Gazelle and then add it back with like Sunlight Wolf, and you open the other one, then you have both of them, which is just stupid. And next up, we have the best trap card in the deck. We have Triple Psalm Strike. This is better than Judgment, and I can not emphasize this enough. Judgment is worse than Strike. Strike can negate monster effects. Judgment can't do that, and Strike, because of that, just beats Judgment out 10 out of 10 times. Well, 9 out of 10 times. We have double D-Barrier. D-Barrier is just stupidly good in this format. If you resolve D-Barrier and call the right type against your opponent, they're not winning. This card is great. In the other spice in the deck, we have double Different Dimension Ground. DDG is busted because any monster sent to the graveyard, but damn, it's banished. So this destroys Dretron, it destroys Virtual World, it destroys Outlook, it destroys literally anything you can throw at it. This card is just stupid good at this format, and I'm maining 2 of them for that reason. That's it for the main deck. On to the extra deck, we have triple Salamangreat Balance. Really, really great card, and it doesn't even activate. The protection effect is just stupid. We have triple Sunlight Wolf. Obviously, you have to run 3 of this card. If you guys run any less than 3, then you're not playing Salamangreat. Yeah, it's a great card. Reincarnated, obviously, add back, and even when you send a monster to zone it points to, it's just stupid. We have double Helio. Obviously, you would be running 1, but you need to run 2 to reincarnate Link. And I just realized I'm using the bad artwork because the other artwork is much, much better. Comment down below which one you guys think is better, but I personally like the other artwork. Yeah, so that's basically our Salamangreat monsters: triple Balance, triple Sunlight, and double Helio. On to our next card, we have the one Heat of the Fire Charmer, Ablaze. This card adds back the Ash and stuff. I don't know, not adds back the Ash, but like it grabs an Ash from your opponent's graveyard, which is really good. The Phoenix, which is also a fire, and it's really free. I like this card a lot. Update Jammer Transcode. A lot of people have been cutting this, which is stupid. This card is amazing, especially when you can make a 5300 attack Accesscode talker that can attack twice per game. It can OTK so easily, and also literally pop every single card on your opponent's field. Yeah, no, Accesscode is mandatory in Salamangreat. I can't say that enough. Mandatory. We have one Baguska and the one Abyssal for our Xyz choices. I think these are the 2 best luring for Xyz monsters for this current format. And obviously, depending on the matchup, you guys can go into either one. I find that going to Baguska if it's blind and I don't know what they're playing. But if they're playing like a deck or like, I don't know, something that uses the graveyard, which is basically every deck, go for Abyssal. That's basically it for the extra deck. Side deck options, you have triple Alpha, the Master of Beasts, triple Lancer. Lancer is really good this format. The one Pinkertop, triple Droll. Droll is stupid. We have triple Cosmic Cycle, and the one Harpist Feather Duster, and finally the one Red Reboot. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to smash the like button and comment down below how epic this deck is. I love it. And basically, yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed it, and if you did, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Alright, guys.